Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ayers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Power football with the run. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hurst. Breaks into the open. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Snags it on the right. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Got it back on second and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you look out there and that guy is really good. I'm going to find ways to get it, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Zings it complete to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Falcons will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone, the offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they'll wrap him up.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Air Force. And they turn it into a defensive score.
That quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You can tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Marches ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be looking to run. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Now they'll run the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stowers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to pull it out. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ayers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Dropping back, it's Culpepper. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. Toss to the outside. Trying to take it back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dances away. Rolling right and going deep. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
It's been tough for his QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Culpepper. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. All bottled up, and now the ball. Oh, he stepped out of the back of the end zone, and it's a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
And you just have to have better field awareness if you're on offense. They're understanding that, A, you're in the offense, and B, where that back line is, David. That is not good news taking a safety.
No, and you want to make a play, and you want to make something happen, but you got to realize where you're out on the field. He doesn't do that, and guess what? Cost his team 2 points.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss.